Hello. We're gonna get a little technical right now. I figured I'm out here for a few minutes anyway. I don't have a whole lot of time. I got a couple of errands to run. Um, I've got I've got these pieces broken down. I think the last thing that I showed was when this was all one big board, had to be cut down, and then I've since flattened each face, went over the marking gauges to draw the line around the board. And this is a problem that we have with wood, not so much with plywood or manufactured pieces, but natural woods. Let me turn this around. When I bought these pieces, and this may be a bad example because I have played it a little bit off, but not a terrible amount. This was a full inch thick when I first bought this board. It is now down to about 31/32, so less 32nd of an inch. Mahogany is fairly stable, so it doesn't move much there, but it did lose some thickness. So I had an inch board. I want to finish with a half-inch piece for the desktop organizer that I'm working on right now. I set my marking gauge to just a little bit over half an inch, intentionally, so that way I can go around, because I'm going to end up gluing these together, and then when you're flattening out, you'll lose, a 64th or so. So I made it half an inch, and then I just push it a little bit more. But what they will be is, because of that line, they will all be consistent. But by the time I'm finished, I think it'll come down to half an inch. So if you look, I started with a full inch. That is my line that was just over half an inch. So now these two aren't even. But now I'm gonna saw through here, because I could couple options. I can plane off that much, but that's over a quarter of an inch. That's three-eighths of an inch of material to cut off. And it seems like, oh well, you end up with half inch and three-eighths of an inch. Oh, you can use that for something else, and I will save it, because this is nice stuff. But it's not going to be as economical as you would think, because the saw itself, I'm probably going to use this saw in order to do that. But that saw has thickness. So by the time I get going, so now you can see it. There's my line that I marked, so that way this is my half an inch piece. There's the line I want to get down to. But when I start sawing, I'm going to lose a 16th of an inch because of the saw plate. And that's if I'm perfectly straight. And as good as I am, I'm not going to cut it perfectly straight. I'm going to wander a little bit. It's going to sway a little bit. I'm going to do as best I can. But, by the time I'm finished, I'm going to be left with, a heavy quarter of an inch. So here I am, out of a 1-inch board, I want a half-inch piece. And you think, oh, okay, you're going to get 2 half-inch pieces. Not so much, because the saw plate has thickness, and that's something that you have to account for. And I know I made that mistake way too many times over the years, thinking, oh, okay, I got a board that's 2 inches thick. I can get the legs for my bench out of it. I can get 2 of them, and it turns out, no, you can't, because you do have to account for that waste that will inherently happen. I thought that was just an interesting little tidbit to share. I've got 4 pieces of this size. They're about 11 inches long. These are 5 inches, 4.5 inches wide. Gonna take me a while to cut through all of these, because this is tough stuff. And I'm not going to do that on camera, because it's going to take me a while to do that. But progress is being made, and I'll share what happens next after getting these. So after, just to give you a rundown, once these are all separated, I will go and plane the face that you can't see yet. I'll determine what side is going to be front, what side is going to be the back. I will edge glue them together. That I will probably show on camera, because there's a lot of little steps to that makes, it seems like such an easy procedure, but there is a way to do it right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.